Alright, I'm back. Let's see how long it takes for this to come up. There we go. So there are a few bugs, or there's a few things on the plate today that are more specific. I did a bit of work in the dialogue writing. Not as much as I wanted. There's still a lot that I have to do. But I did technically get up to that. Let's say just more writing. As the to-do list. That'll be after the stream. I think probably for the remainder of this series, the streams will probably be shorter than usual. Just because, yeah, a lot of it's just stuff that I don't want to do on stream. But anyway, there are some minor bugs. Excuse me. First, I want to check how moving platforms work, because that's going to be relevant, because I decided that I wanted to add a shortcut here that you can unlock, and I don't know what it'll be, but it'll probably be some sort of elevator, or something like that. Or maybe there are some cool things I could do. Maybe like a tower that you can knock over, and then it like blows up, and then it creates a climbable obstacle up. That'd be pretty cool. But while I'm here, I might as well test the... Excuse me. Kinematic Body. That's not what I want. So first I'm going to have it do a little loop. And then lock that. It'll go up, across, down like this. Let's do more like there to test like multiple axes of motion. Let's see what that looks like. Way too fast. Also, it should stay here for a while, so let's add like 5 more seconds. Just like oh. Let's see what this looks like in action. Because I know that ledge, so I'm pretty sure none of this will work right. Oh wait. Auto start this bad boy. And I'll just patiently wait for my bus. But yeah, none of this will work. Wait? Huh? It actually seemed to kind of work? It's the exact opposite of what I was expecting. I move way faster. Yeah, I move faster than it. Huh? Okay, but ledge grabbing is definitely not going to work right. Let's see if I can even... Can I even ledge grab from here? Whoop. Eventually I'll be able to catch this. It's going a lot faster than I was anticipating. Yeah. And then it'll just, like, I'll just not even move. Yeah. That's exactly what I was expecting. So what we need... Well... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Because now when I press F5, it's gonna completely have overwritten my existing save file. And I'll be right in the center of the world. Tragic. Let's do, I think this music's still a bit loud. Making great use of my stuff. Okay. So now we know definitively, though, that moving platforms don't work. I don't know if I want to implement those. I might implement those at some point. But I'm fine with only having moving things for a while. Or with only having static things. So what I want to do is... So shortcut to from capacitor to the cliff. And this is a thing that's important. Because basically... If you've never saved the game, what happens is, I'm gonna hide this. This node contains a spawn point. It's a player start thing. Also, I need a cool material for the hologram. Yeah, it's this little thing. So when it's loaded, if there's no valid game state, it teleports the player there. And there's two instances where there's no valid game state. Either the player has just started the game, or the player just started the game and wandered around, and then they came back to here without saving. And then this chunk reloaded, it checked if there's valid game state, and there wasn't, and then it teleports the player again. So it has to be, let's see. Actually, I think it's because the valid game state isn't set when you save the game. Let's do, I know, R. If R equals, okay. Then valid true. There we go. So basically, now I have not saved the game at all. Well, this solves part of it, because yesterday what was happening was I had actually saved the game, but I hadn't loaded it. So all I need to do now is demonstrate that it's going to be working properly. And that should just be, I can run away until this chunk unloads, which isn't too far, which I may also expand it back again. But yeah, but that's neither here nor there. But okay. This should behave just like normal. Actually, let's see what it looks like with the bug. So what I'm going to do is because I think it's kind of funny. And I don't know how I, didn't run into this before. Okay, so then when I run back in, it should teleport me, I think. Also I need, yeah, there we go. See, that's the bug. Excuse me. So now, I should have a different code because it's generating a new save file. Yep, I do. And now, when I run away and come back, it won't actually have changed anything because the bug should still be there actually. I didn't fix it. It'll only not be there if I save. So I can do that right now actually. So now I'm not actually doing that much. I'm not doing a great job of diagnosing or verifying my changes because I just did two different things that are conflated. You know, made that comment, which isn't actually, whatever. Basically, without that little change that I added, the bug would still exist even if I had saved. Because it was only setting the game state to be valid when it loaded the game. I mean, I guess I could just save the game at the start, which would make more sense. But okay. I'll just walk away. Also, I need to add some more things. I said it yesterday a bunch, but I need to add some low res. I want that wall to be visible from all the way as far away as you can be. It's very obviously pop in otherwise. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, I already checked that. So now what I need to do is I need to double check the bug will still be there if I do that again with just the whatever I'm doing. Okay, I should explain. I deleted the save file on my other screen. So now that bug should still be there. And this will potentially give me some time to figure out what I want to do with that. I'm going to see... That music's still pretty loud. I'll lower it on both of our ends. Okay. I have no idea how I went so long without noticing this, also. We need our high frame rate. And I think it should be easy enough to tell, even from the ground level, when I unload the chunk. Maybe? I mean, it's not unloaded yet. Still there. There. Okay. And now I should teleport back. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Okay. Maybe if there's no valid game state. So ready. Call deferred place flags. What do I do? Where do I load the game? Right, I load it here. Else. Game. Brilliant solution. Actually, that's not a very good solution. Maybe I'll just have like for player spawn false. Because I don't want it to like hijack the save system, like to save it when the player doesn't expect it to. Though, I mean, no, I guess it makes sense for the game. Does it make sense for the game to save here? I would be fine with it. But maybe other people wouldn't be. Oh, wait. I forgot. Okay, so that's probably why I didn't come up with that bug so anytime, because, well, no, it's actually, yeah, it's weird that I didn't come up with this bug, because it only happens if you enter into this zone and you didn't have the game loaded. So like if you've saved the game, or so like if you exit this area so that it unloads and then you came back such that it loads again, without having quit the game and reloaded, then the bug would have occurred. So it's wild that I didn't come across this earlier. But whatever. And this is a nice coat, so it all worked out in the end. And now with that, I should be pretty confident in the fact that once these little chunks unload, I wonder if there was something that I did. I mean, it's that logic was pretty early on, so I don't know that there was something that I changed about it. Maybe originally, okay, I think at some point I did change the logic for saving the game at first, or loading the game, to be handled by the world instead of globally. Maybe that changed how it behaves. Okay, but that did fix the bug. So that's done. And now, for more important business, I need to check which coats I have. Yeah, 2 out of 3 pretty good ones. That's not a bad record. Oh, nice. I think At some point I need to do a lot more work to make the camera like good for these narrow spaces, because I just really like them. I just think it's cool that, you know, to like wiggle through here. It's just the camera kind of doesn't support it. Okay. But that's all good. Excuse me. I'm dying horribly. Now we need our shortcut. And I think it's going to be... Let's get out paint. And I'm going to figure out chunk 113. I don't have a chunk 113. This is uncharted territory. Let's make this low res. Excuse me. I'm dying horribly. Yeah, so I want a climbable thing from here to there. Why is it always... The lengths are always different. These settings are always different for every single node. Every single scene has different settings, and it drives me insane. But okay. I know I can get up here, so I only need to have some stuff like fall down like this. I could do a pretty cool thing. I wonder if I can make like big dust particles. And let's do width of, I don't know, 1800. And I'm also thinking about, also just as an unrelated thing, I've been thinking about what I want to do for my next project, because I've been throwing out like one idea after another. You know, like I want to do, you know, an HD version of this game. I want to do, you know, finish some existing projects or rework another existing project. You know, either one of the games that I have left incomplete or one of the comics that I started. And I think it'll probably be a game. I'll stream another game and then I'll work on like a comic in my free time. Though admittedly, I'm gonna try to make a Vulkan engine in like 3 months, and then if that doesn't work, I'll just give up and make it in Godot 4. But that'll be pretty time consuming. Or there's a decent chance that I won't be able to manage that. So I've been thinking like I could also do some work on it in my free time now. The problem with that is, of course, then I can't work on other things. So I'm working on like, you know, this game this game on stream time, then off stream I'd be working on a different game, even though I want to be working on a comic. So it'd be messy, but whatever. This will be a big tower, actually. I think, you know what? It would make much more sense if this was like the cool tower that you went to get your next capacitor. And then, like, as a result of taking out the capacitor, the whole thing collapses. How does collision convex work? I know how it works. I don't need to look it up. But yeah, basically it's going to be a huge tower. Probably not that big. Probably be a lot smaller, actually. It'll be like I don't know what'll happen. Maybe there'll be like some big support things that like skewer into the ground and stop it. And maybe it'll have some sort of like... So the capacitor will be at the top naturally. And I think there'll be some sort of like framework holding these bits together in a way that's unusual for these towers. And then when you take out the capacitor, the whole thing collapses. I'll have to... This will be pretty complicated, because I'll also want to add gravity to all of the objects. Well, that's okay. Let's go to Blender. I'm going to pull it over to the side so you don't see all the sort of terrible things that I've been looking at. Let's see, append. I just deleted everything and then created a new file and then deleted everything. I'm off to a great start. Yeah, I need chunk 113, right? Okay. Let's do... There we go. I'm about to sneeze. See, and I think, excuse me, I wanna, let's do like, I think this will be an like a weird structure. I don't have the faintest idea how it's gonna work, but basically it's gonna be in the style of like my big cool tower. Hang on, I'll get it eventually. It'll be in the style of this thing. Then it'll have some cool stuff on it. And once you get up to the top of this thing, it'll blow up and like slide around. So I'll have to eventually figure out how I want to do that. But okay, let's... It'll be something like this, and then it'll collapse into multiple pieces. So eventually these will be like, you know, more, you know, eventually I'll put some effort into explaining this. Okay, I need to figure out how to make this like a climbable thing. Because what I'm gonna do is I have to make it out of convex parts. Where essentially like, yeah, so each of these is going to be a separate chunk. There we go. And I don't know how these are going to be. Maybe it'll just be, you know, I think this tower is just going to be here, and then there's just going to be some, like, normal stuff attached to it. Or at least, this will be the only thing that's, like, unique to the whole place. Let's do selection. So, yeah. Tower, top. Top, tower, mid, tower, base. We should just environment, no, chunks. Oh, the compromising files are in the save menu anyway, so I've made a fool of myself. Oh well. But okay. So this one won't move, these two will slide off. I don't know why they designed it that way. I mean, I guess it's old, so that's fine. But yeah, that's good now. And I also need to delete that. I can't believe that I have to make like 200 of these things. I'm so far behind. Oh well. Yeah, okay, let's set up our materials properly, because these need to have our cool, like, ancient materials. So, like, there and there. Let's see what that looks like. And this means that I also need to have it so that the animation is propagated even to the low res files, because otherwise it'll pop in. Like, once basically what's going to happen is there's going to be an animation that plays that causes like this whole thing to fall over. Let's see, is there a smart way that I can... Well, I should at least be able to see it. Yeah, okay. That is pretty cool, though. So I think... therefore I am, but... Also, I'm going to move this to, like, over here, because I don't want it to fall on that house. Or... I can just figure out something. Let's do, like... anim low res. That was... Okay. I should've, woulda, coulda. Okay, let's do all of that work that I said I was gonna do now. Before I, like, go through all the effort of making the animation. So yeah, it's some kind of observation tower. Origin to center of mass. Okay. And basically it's gonna... This animation's not even gonna have anything fancy. It'll be like, it'll just be the beginning and the end, so that way, if it's collapsed, I can figure it out. Wait, before we get too far, I need to make sure that this looks good. Also, look at that. It's a big little thing. Right on the map. Also, I need to make it so that the UI for the coat selection doesn't come up when you're on the map. But okay, let's just speed run our way there. This is a great use of my dev time, but I don't know. I don't know a better way. Other than... No, I do know a better way. Transform Okay. See if I can negotiate this. Checkpoint position. We need 1750s. I'll do 1750, 100, 250. Okay. So yeah, this is a hardy little tower. So I think I may also juice up the first tower you go to, which is, you know, it was just some little crappy copper thing. But now, you know, I don't know what to do with that thing. Maybe I'll have something special for the, I should have some new artifact for those things. Maybe a collectible, maybe like a coat. Coats are pretty easy. Maybe a gun? Maybe ammo? I don't know. Maybe both. Maybe a coat and a chest full of ammo. Also, just to reiterate, I think this looks really good, like this smooth aiming. So yeah, I am tooting my own horn there, but I mean, I think that could be improved. I know a way to do that, but it'd be a bit labor intensive, because basically I just have to make like she can aim 100 degrees back, but theoretically from this same direction she could aim further backwards by just stretching more, and then that way there'd be a bit more leeway between like switching between the two, because right now you switch, you know, instantly between them. But oh well, it looks good. It looks sturdy. And let's see, I think this is plenty big enough for like a level. So now, let's see what the collapse will look like. Maybe it'll be like, I'll just start from the end. So that way I can make sure that this is all climbable. This will be hard, because I want it to look natural-ish. So maybe this one really digs into there. It may be better for the other one, for the top one to tumble, like all the way down here. And then this one would be like embedded up here. Yeah, and then this one has tumbled all the way to like... And also I think I could add some cool little like squibbles or greebles for like all this stuff. But yeah, let's say that the final result is going to be these two like this. And then there's going to be like some climbable surfaces that are still attached to all of these. Yeah, that looks good enough. Translation, rotation. I should have animated the rotation. Oh well. They'll be 0. Look at that. That's how high quality animations work. Let's... have this. And then this one is going to be, it's going to slide off like this. Let's say that it's like this. So basically it's going to be like, it's like it slid. And then it like, and then this is also going to start moving as well. I think all of this will need to be like way longer. I think these will probably... Yeah, okay, this needs to be like... It'll start rotating and falling and stuff. Oh. Why is it so, like, wild? I need to fix this rotation. It's like, how many rotations does it do from here? 1. Okay, so it does 1.5 full rotations. 65, 148. 44. 65. Negative 150. 162. Okay, so it's that. Let's do like 200? 210? Okay, so that screwed it up, I think. Yeah, because now this is going nuts. Wait, how is this going nuts now? What did this do? Like, what did I... Huh? Okay, what did I change here? That's okay. And let's say that this overshoots a bit. Wait, it's not gonna... Well, I mean, it's like made of like huge metal. So yeah, that's unrealistic. Yeah, as it turns out, I don't really know how to animate a building collapsing from hand. But the important thing here is that I'm just going to deal with this. Deal with this as it is, and then I'm going to make a new scene. That was the wrong thing to do. So basically I'm just going to add kinematic bodies to all of these. And I'm going to do mesh create multiple convex collision siblings. I think that's okay. Create. Why is this one only one? This is concerning. I don't trust that. But alright, I guess. Multiple convex collision siblings. Only creating one. I don't trust that at all. Oh well. Because, yeah, you can see that that's not going to collide right. And it's like the... it's just not a good... Yeah, I'm really not a fan of how it generated these. I don't know if there's a way that I can make it generate better ones. Godot. Generate convex hull. Maybe there's like a... I mean, something that I could do. Godot. GLB export kinematic body. Okay, so apparently nobody in the history of the Earth has tried importing or has tried creating kinematic bodies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let's open a folder. Let's open C Tools Godot. Let's look up the module for GLTF files. Because what I want to do is I want to import these scenes. I think this is actually how I have to do this. Scene importer. Huh? GLTF node index. Packed scene GLTF. Destination GLTF accessor. What I'm looking for is the code for when you actually load in a GLTF file. How are all of these files so small? This is weird. Maybe it's a GLTF document. Where, add folder, modules, GLTF. Well, where does this come from? How does this work then? Because basically, I guess maybe... Let's see what happens when we parse the GLB. Let's see if I can just do the whole project. Resource importer scene. Okay, interesting. So it's like common to all of them. I'm gonna add Kinematic Body here, and I'm gonna add like I might even like alter how this is done. Conv only. Test string. So I'm assuming this like checks the end of the string or the suffix on the string. Okay, so that's good. What is this $sign for? Because there's no $sign here. Wait, what on earth? So what is not what you're looking for, which is what, would make sense. String is what you're looking for. So what it's looking for is, like, it searches the string for either. So, like, you can, if you define a collision shape, so it could be like, to define a collider, it seems like it could be like item dollar collision, and then maybe dollar like something else. So I could do something like that, or what it does is it checks for if it ends with underscore, so like item underscore collision, or items. But it also searches for dollar sign. Okay, so this is weird. I'm gonna check what this looks like in here. I really wish there was like a precision modifier for this thing, for this yeah, because these are unusable. They're not even remotely accurate. What I want is for in this high-res model to create a kinematic body that has a mesh that exactly matches these. Already giving me headaches. Whatever, I can just have they're just 3 kinematic bodies. I can just have them. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to undo this. This will suck. That sucked anyways. So tower base, dollar. Let's see what that looks like. So that can just be a collision. And then when I come back in here, it should be, okay. Weird. So you can just use a dollar sign. And then apparently you can use like as many dollar signs as you want. So what I want to add here is the ability to create kinematic colliders, I guess. So let's say if test string name, let's do kina. Essentially, it's going to create this collision shape. I want to just create a collision shape from meshes Also, I should use their same bad style of coding. I mean, I'm really getting lost in the weeds on this one. Because basically, what it's going to be is that... I don't like that. I can use a dash. I was originally going to have like... Maybe like make it so that you could support multiple... Or maybe so that I could like define multiple of these at the same time, but I'm not going to do that. Basically what I'm going to do is... let's do... How do I create? How do I parent these the opposite direction of what I'm doing? Okay, I had to work with it exactly the opposite of how it was supposed to work, but that's okay. Because all I need to do okay. Let's that. So basically what I'm doing is, what is it? Conv col only. For some reason I always get that wrong. So this will be small. So basically I'm going to create I'm going to create a kinematic body, and it'll have two shapes, and there'll be these two, and there'll be convex collision shapes. I mean, I think Godot's convex collider shapes just don't work right. I'll try that. Like, the generator is just really bad though, but okay. Ref. If mesh equals. I don't need that. I just need to create a kinematic body. So, I don't need that. Oh, I could have made it a rigid. Is there already a kinematic thing? I don't think there is. Yeah, there's vehicle and wheel. This isn't right. I don't need this, actually. Okay, I don't need any of this, but I'm going to keep it anyway for now. Kinematic body pointer body equals mem new body set name, kinematic body, node, child, body. Body set owner. And I need to be able to get the parent of the current node. I don't know how to do that. Okay, but that is all fine. And I need to add this mesh as a child, I think. P node. Like, I think that's the opposite of what I want. I'm gonna change the music or add some more music or whatever I'm gonna do. That's good. Let's just see how that looks for now. So that should create a kinematic body of this. It won't generate these things properly, but that's fine. So yeah, if we go back to, oh wait, no, I have to rebuild and like, okay. So let's quit that. Let's PowerShell cd c tools Godot. Yes, J12. Excuse me. Exhilarating. I didn't even save the file. I'm an idiot. And I did something wrong. Oh, I'm so blinded by Godot's system, or GD script. It's weird to me that it allows for creating vehicles but doesn't allow for creating kinematic bodies. Like, that seems like it'd be a pretty common thing, actually. I guess maybe not with how bad the Convex Collider generator is. Okay. Let's see. I will try regenerating that. Let's go to chunks. So yeah, it should be a kinematic body. Okay, good. We have our kinematic body. It doesn't have any collision shapes. So yeah, tower midkin, tower topkin. And then this will be tricky because I need to have these be children of that kinematic body, not the node itself, or whatever child of the node there is. So it might be like either a static body or a collision body, I think. Maybe... This seems to just generate shapes. So it currently what it does is it only gets the colliders if they're whatever. Basically, it doesn't work how I want. I need to add something special. Man, I really hate this style. If let's do test string name col shape shape. So basically this should generate a convex collision shape. And it'll be similar to this. Is root air? Where is air? Yeah, let's do air continue is root. Well, it doesn't really matter. Because you can have a collision shape as a root. That's fine, actually. What I need is to get our node. What happens to MI? Replaced by NMI. Delete P node. I think what I should do actually is var node pointer node equals p node dot place by. No, that's not going to work. let's try. So I need these. Convex collision shape. List ref shape shapes gen shape list shapes true. So it seems like gen shape list. If we go here, yeah, so that's convex. Is there like a precision with this? What? You can just create? Huh? What on earth? So a mesh can just have its own custom generation function? Decomposition function. What? Why would that be some sort of callback? That's stupid. Find. What? Okay, I'm gonna deal with that later. Because basically the problem is now. That's fine. That's fine. That's just fine. That'll work. I'll just ignore that for now. So let's see how this works. In vehicle, for example. Yeah, maybe I should do it like that. Because it'll be tricky to figure out all this stuff, so what I'm going to do is just copy all this stuff as a reference. Okay, so we have our runner. We have our spatial. If that. Kinematic Body. Set name. N. I don't even need this. Do I? It's not used anywhere else. Okay, pnode dot place by body. Owner. Place by pnode dot set name n. Wait, what? Hang on. Okay, I shouldn't be deleting each of these. Let's just go through line by line. This is confusing. I don't know why it's like setting the name of these twice and replacing it and like adding it as a child and setting the owner twice. This is weird. But oh well. I mean, apparently it works for whatever this is. Okay, let's see what that looks like. So this way, I can just create, I don't have to worry about creating the children properly. At least I don't think. Or like finding the child node that's actually like the static body or something. I can just create the collision meshes with my new collision shape. And it should work just fine. Because I can go to like wheel. No, I can go to something. Yeah, I can literally do... I should be able to just do this. Shapes. P node shapes. Actually, I'm gonna just whip that up right now. So they should do exactly what I want. Almost. Except my main concern now is that I think that Godot's static mesh or convex collider decomposition is really bad. Like it doesn't even preserve like the basic shape of the object. At least not without a bunch of work. Maybe I just have to make sure, like absolutely sure that it's convex. That could make sense. But this is some fun stream stuff. It's not really what I should be doing, but I guess it gives me a better understanding of Godot. But okay. Convex col shape. Don't I have convex col shape? Okay, I think maybe it needs to be before convex collider in those, but no, it would be... No, it should work. Okay. It's because I have to replace the node. Because the P node is the mesh. So I need to base it off of collision only. So like this, I need to do something like let's do air continue is root and shapes.length greater than 1. It's shapes.size. Okay. than 1. And that will be like, cannot build, let's see if this is how this works. Air condition message, MSG, okay. So yeah. I mean, I guess you probably could. Whatever. That's fine. I need to add box shape. If P node has meta empty draw type, I don't need that. If it's a mesh instance, if the mesh is valid, it generates the shape list. It should probably do this. Then it needs to like P node replace by collision. Now what it needs to do is node pointer parent equals P, no, that's not what I want. Maybe here. So yeah, it'll be node pointer parent equals P node get parent. And then we need to remove this P node, so I think it'll be parent remove child P node. Because we don't need this node anymore. We need parent. Or yeah. I think that's okay. Let's try it. So they should create the collision shapes, if I understand this right. Did it work right? Because of errors. What was the error? My boomer eyes can't see. Illegal continue. Oh, okay. Right, because this isn't in it. It's just error fail condition v message. What is that? M retval. Okay. Let's see how this works. So I'll need to re-import this bad boy. This is fun. I'm actually coding again. Small convex collision shape. Shape 0. I mean, okay, so this is added. This shape 0 is added. I think I may want to add okay, and it doesn't look good, which is what I expected. And this small was not added. Okay, so it does that. It at least adds one. But let's do string custom name p prefix no pointer maybe. So it'll be if p prefix else set name prefix plus I to S EX. Don't save. And you might be wondering why that is, why I did that. That's because conv shape. I'm going to set this to have a name. It'll be p node name Let's see how that works. For some reason, I don't get why the why one of the nodes wasn't turning into a convex collision shape. If not no. Error fail conv v message not mi null pointer try to create shape without a mesh. get name. I might need to change that. I think I need to do if C prefix is not equal to this. Oh, wait. Right, I have to add it to the header. I forgot about headers. String ref p prefix equals. Does C++ even support default arguments? I actually have no idea. I forgot how good C++ is. You edit one header and then you have to recompile your whole project. What's on Twitter? I'm glad I've taken the time to do this instead of literally anything that would directly benefit the game. Re-import, and then areas, chunks. I think then I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll spend some extra time. Yeah, why is this not one? Why is this one not working? Conv col shape. It should be there. Because this one's here. I mean, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Did I not? Okay. Cool. Why did I... Oh, that's fine. Add shapes. Let's just copy this. Like, is it wrong? Did I set it up wrong? No. Oh, right. It's because I'm deleting the children, or like altering the children of the, Wait, what does that... No, that's not right. None of this is right. I mean, is there anything that I've even done differently? I literally haven't changed anything. But okay, there's a few problems. One is that this doesn't even, like, follow the shape of this mesh. Like, I don't know where it's getting these vertices from. Like, how does it just set the vertex to there? I get that this is a complicated problem when the mesh isn't already convex, but it doesn't seem like it'd be much extra work. Like, it seems like there are better ways to make it respect the shape, because it's like it is so, like, it's so wildly off. Like, there's huge corners that you can walk through. And, like, this works. Like, that looks right. This, for some reason, is the only one. Like, this, I don't get why this one isn't generating the shape. Let's try inner convex shape. Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. It did all of this work, even though... Okay, let's press Control-C. So I need to figure out how to, like... add shapes. Can I do this? And then, like... So I can do that. Maybe there should be like a size, right? Or is it called length? I'm pretty sure it's inconsistent at various points. Okay, there is a size. And I can hopefully, I don't know if I can call constructors in a default argument in C++. I'll assume that I can until I can't. Shapes. And I have to... I'm also going to figure out how to do convex decomposition. I'm pretty sure I can just create, like I can just feed all of the planes into a convex hull, and that should generate one. Right? Is that how that works? Like just the all I need is the normal impositions of every face, and then I feed that in, and that won't be correct. Yeah, no, that won't be correct. Because I need to remove the faces that are then contained within other convex faces. Also, what is up with this? Why is it not scrolling down? Because the thing that I want is a convex hull that does not remove geometry. I'm okay if it adds geometry to an extent. Oh my god. Ah, Jesus Christ. One 5 1. Or 1 1. Maybe I can do this. Do I have to define... Do I just define a default parameter in the header? I don't understand. I should actually look up C++. I don't know how to do C++. So it's just saying it's not defined. It literally is defined. It's literally defined. Is there some other unrelated error that it's ignoring? Or is there some, like, okay, so this is an error. No, that's... Where? Okay. Here is the relevant data. Error, void, add shapes, overloaded member function not found. That's wrong. It is found. It's literally right here. Is it a const? Did I do something wrong? Did I put? So it's const string reference. God damn it. Wait. Yeah. Create a mesh of a convex hull. Create a hull. Computing the convex hull of a 3D mesh from Harold Serrano. Alright, so I'm gonna whip up. Let's get some Python in here. So I'm gonna review this thing. So this just gets the individual vertices. I guess I guess that makes sense. Wait, why is it doing all this stuff? This isn't anything. This just generates some XML. Okay, so that's... I'm an idiot. What am I doing? I swear, does it have like a good convex generator? Like maybe there's multiple generators. Like one is for like splitting it up into multiple. Well, no, but even when I do like... Okay, whatever. Let's do... Let's re-import this. I'm not optimistic about the whole like only having one collision shape thing. Yeah. Okay, so it's only generating the first one. And then for some reason the second one it just ignores. Because we can see here, the inner is now first. Before it was generating the large and then for some reason skipping over small. So I'm doing something wrong with how I'm setting this up. And I'm presuming it's because of the deletion, but let's check what this inner shape looks like. It sucks. I mean, at this point, I'd be better off... No. I still need a kinematic body. I mean, I guess the better solution would be to just have it be like have this tower mid not be a kinematic body. It's just the tower. And then I can have these be kinematic collision shapes. So they're like, so they generate a collision shape. So it'd be like a tower mid. So that way I don't have to worry about all this complicated stuff. It's just a mesh, and then this is kinematic. So that way, I'll save that. When I can do this, instead of having this convex collision shape nonsense, it'll do basically the same thing as this thing. Why not? Why is there P node? Well, would it be like this? Add shapes. No, because I want it to be, I still want it to only be the, does it matter? I can just change this to an empty thing, and then I have these two as kinematics. Like, do I need a separate mesh and all that stuff? I don't think I do. So I'm just gonna take all this, slap it in here, change this rigid body to a kinematic body. Would this cause a null pointer? Like, this would cause a seg fault if this doesn't cast right. It's gonna look like garbage. Cursor just selected, empty. Okay. So basically all of that ceremony was so that we'll have two kinematic bodies that are a parent of this empty node. As soon as I rebuild this, I also could remove that label. I'll remove that now, actually. So what is that, P prefix? I'll rebuild that. Oh, god damn it. This is ridiculous. I don't even know if I'm able to stream. I mean, it's using all 12 threads. It seems like it's pretty good fast. Though, like, for example, my browser is barely moving. Okay. Let's see if this does what I want it to does. Let's get this one out of here. We can still have Tucker. Yeah, Tucker is immensely disappointed now. Oh, wait. I think I know what it is. This thing is now screwed up. Where is... Okay. Tower mid, tower top. So this... Oh my god. It's because... Okay, I gotta just delete this thing. Whatever. Doesn't matter. That's fine. This is all good. Okay, it's doing what I want now. It has the mesh. It has the shape. The shape isn't right. It's just not a good shape. It's just not right. It's incorrect, as the kids say. Oh well. Let's just create this as like a chunk 113 low res. Entities. No. Areas, chunks. And let's start. Let's just see what it looks like in-game, because I'm suspecting... I mean, it's just not going to be acceptable. I know that much. I mean, the static body is going to be fine, so like I can actually like go around the corners and things. Let's also create a new inherited scene. And it'll have our... No, I can't do that yet. Because I have to do, I have to also delete this to get this one, I think. No, what I can do is I can do cursor to selected, empty, plane axes, tower top. God damn it. Control. Object. Okay, so this should work just fine. We have tower top, tower mid, we have the shape. This shape is just not going to be good enough at all. Perfect, perfect. New inherited scene, chunk 113. Entities, environment, copper. Scrap pile 2. Wrong one. It's actually pretty small. Like it's not that big of a tower. Oh well. But okay, what I'm trying to do is just see how it feels in here. I know it's not going to be good, because I know there's huge portions of it that are like not colliding properly. So I'm gonna have to find a better strategy or figure out just how to make this convex collider, like convex generator thing work. So yeah, like none of this. Oh, okay, so that does collide. It might not be as bad as I'm thinking. There is something screwy with this, though. Yeah, that's a place where it's like... Yeah, so that's a place where the corner is all screwed up. This is basically what I want, though. I just need to figure out, like, how to make it... Okay, so that's definitely wrong. That's, Okay, what I'm gonna do is, in my free time, because it's already 8, I'm gonna just, call it here and work on this mesh convex thing in my free time. See you tomorrow.